I think Romania is screaming about good businesses who pay well. You know, many people are leaving the nation. When I speak with business people, they don't complain about that they cannot make business. They complain that they don't have the skilled people here, that all the skilled people are leaving the nation. And what they should understand, that they should raise the loans and the salaries and the wages to keep the people here. So, but you are not used to think in that way, to pay your employees very well. You don't compete with the past anymore or with your neighbor. You compete because we live in a global world and we live in a European world. You compete with opportunities in the West. So you should rethink your whole society and your whole culture, not from a Romanian perspective, but that you are part of a global economy, and that you should, when you want to have the skilled people, you should give them opportunities. You should give them challenges. You should give them business opportunities. You should give them a good payment. So there is a function in two ways. There's a function for the government, who should open up the entrepreneurial world and make it more easy, less bureaucratic, less paperwork, more pragmatic. You should open up and help the businesses develop interesting jobs where people feel challenged, where people can flourish within the company. Too much you see the old style business is the hierarchy. I tell you what to do, keep your mouth shut, here's some money, you owe nothing, and you should be happy that I offer you some job. That time is over. We should value the people, we should train people, we should develop people, we should make people flourish, we should give them a challenge that they can improve themselves, and we should pay them a good salary. By paying them a good salary, sure, our prices rise, but our performance rises as well. And you should get used in Romania to rising prices, because prices will rise. But when salaries also rise, then the rise of the prices is not a problem. And I think you should grow now to a higher level in economy. But to do it, first you need your skilled people here. And that is something that the government and the business people can work together. That they raise the salaries, that they raise the opportunities, and that they improve the nation. For example, infrastructure is very important. That's a part government should play a part in. Highways, being well connected, having satellites, G5 technology. It must be here to create an environment where businesses can flourish. And then the businesses can flourish, then the people feel attracted, then the people stay. And when people stay, they all pay taxes, they bring younger people, they bring children, they bring your future. So you need to get rid of the short-term perspective. Oh, when I don't vote for this law, or then probably I will lose his favor or whatever. We should have this perspective of the common good, the nation, general well-being, and unity. I think we should be united to prosper Romania, because you have an unbelievable potential. You are one of the biggest nations, you have a lot of resources, you have a good agriculture, but we should unite and not fight each other, or for going for the short term, or just going for a little money, or that's so short window. You will bring the nation down. You cannot allow it yourself anymore. And even, I think everyone I speak see this bigger perspective. But not everyone is willing to make the sacrifice, the personal sacrifice to invest in the nation. You know, after World War II, the Netherlands was destroyed, completely destroyed. There were no houses, there were no income, it was poor. But the generation of my parents said, we don't live for ourselves, but we live for our children. And they make savings for the children. And they didn't spend too much money because they saw the children, and they were united to build a nation. And I think that is key, that you unite to build a nation, because you have an unbelievable perspective. You have good business people. You have business people who would like to do a good job. They want to have equal treatment of everyone, more or less, because then you have a clear competition field. You know that everyone has the same lines and have the same rules, then the competition field is clear. It's not about the highness or the difficulties, but it's about that there is, in competition, that we have fair rules. And I think that's important. And there are a lot of good business people. I speak a lot of good business people who would like to make huge investments, but they lack of skilled labor.
Alpha.